Okay.
Okay, that's why you know all this stuff, huh?
Can you see it?
They got the top. What? They got the top.
I can't see it.
Oh, we get them up.
Unlimited, who is responsible for training animals in such feature films as Lady Hawk, All of Me, Back to the Future 2 and 3, television shows such as Cheers, Night Court, Rin Tin Tin, All My Children, and Dreyfus and Empty Nest. Would you please welcome one of the company's top trainers, Mr. Mark Echeverria.
Hi folks, thank you. Welcome to the Animal Action Stage. We're going to start things off with a fugitive from Fantasy Island. Right over here is Marty. Come on out here, Marty. Girl. Now, train our bird to fly from one point to another and also to fly from one person to another. To show you how that works, I need an adult volunteer to help me out. Someone like to work with a bird. All right, man, you with the black polka dots on there. Stand up for me. All right, we need a prop for this. Do you have a dollar bill? We can take out $1. Now what we've done is we train all of our birds to recognize $1. So when we take them on the set, we need them to fly to someone they don't know. All we have to do is have that person hold $1. When the bird sees that, she recognizes it and knows right where to fly to. All right, great. Can you fold it in half for me, please? That's it. Fold it in half one more time. Very good. Just hold it straight out to the side of your right hand. Nice and level. There you go, nice and level. Hold still. All right, Marty, there's your... Okay. All right, Marty. Just reminding her of her nest, that's all. No? All right, what I want you to do is slowly move your arm up and down when she gets close and stop, okay? All right, Marty, she's right out there. Over there she is. There you go, fly all the way out there. Very nice. See that? Oh. Okay, let's try this one more time, Marty. There you go, you're almost there. Over this way, the fun's out here. There you go. All the way out there, very nice. Good job, Marty. Atta girl. Perfect. Thank you. All right, now I need a volunteer with a $50 bill that would like to work with. No, I'm just kidding. We'll get this back. You stand up for me one more time. Now we're going to do this a little different, make it easier on Marty. If you can hold out both arms just like that. Very good. Now flap real hard. You fly down here and get it. Now you put your right arm out with your palm up. There we go. Hold nice and still. Marty, take that back. Put it back where you got it. And roll it back to me. How many hands from Marty? That's our stage hand. Folks, we do have one stunt performer we'd like to bring out right over here is Boomerang, along with his trainer April. How about a nice big welcome for everyone, Boomerang? Very nice. Okay, now many times when you're watching a Western, you'll see a cowboy on a horse. He gets shot, but the horse falls to the ground, and the horse pops up and runs off. Well, that's what's known as a running fall. With Boomerang's help, we're going to show you how we train that. Now, you start in the sand pit similar to this. Boomerang's been working for about a month with April, and he's at the point where she's a little tap with the crop, and down he goes. Good job, Boomerang. Yeah. Now, that was the difficult part. The easy part is getting him to pop up and run off. All it takes is a subtle verbal cue. It's more like a whisper. He hears that, he's up, he's out of here. No problem. Watch. Very subtle. Okay, there he goes. How many hands? Boomerang, the guys from Alpo called about you again. That gets him going every time. Off you go, Boomerang. Actually, we do have one more stunt performer with us here today. She is the top banana of animal stunt doubles. Her name is Chelsea, and she's a 3-year-old female chimpanzee. Now, Chelsea was born right here in the state of Florida through a captive breeding program, as were all the primates that you're going to see in the show today. Now, what Chelsea's going to do is she's going to climb up this rope about 35 feet. She's going to be another trainer up there. That's Dawn. Everybody say, hi, Dawn! Hi, Dawn! Now, when Chelsea gets up there, she's going to climb into Dawn's lap. Dawn will pull the first rope up and out of the way. When Chelsea's set and ready to go, she's going to swing down to the center of our stage, exchange ropes, and swing over to the net, where her team will be waiting for at the crash mat. Now, this is what's known as brachiating. We're going from one vine to the next, and it is a natural behavior for a lot of primates in the wild. Now, that's also something that Chelsea does for fun as well as exercise. We never make her do this. If she doesn't want to do it, she can come down with Dawn later on in the show. All right, she's finally made her way up there. Now, Dawn's going to pull that first rope up and out of the way. Now, there is one thing that Chelsea needs from you folks, and that's a lot of encouragement. So when she takes off, she wants to hear your support. All right, Chelsea, everybody sit down here. Whenever you're ready, it's all yours. How many hands for Chelsea? Excellent job. She's slowly making her way down there, and the big drop. There she goes. Very good. Thanks a lot, Chelsea. Now, this next star is definitely in the classification of a legend. She's one of the most beloved animals around and needs no introduction. You up there, that girl. Now, the original lassie was trained by the Weatherwax family. This is one of our young lassies in training. That girl. The lassie and I are going to show you some of the dog basics. And that's what any studio dog needs to know before they would even be considered for part in movies or television. All right, lassie, come down here. Let's show them some of your stuff. That girl, good girl, stay. Stay. Sit. Lie down. How's she doing so far? Yeah. What we're going to do right now is a lot of times when they get out in front of an audience, they do slow down tremendously. It's what we call show discrimination. So I'm going to have someone from backstage just bring out a leash. And that a lot of times just reminds them that they're out here to work. And it is what we use when we train anything. So just a little leash, and it serves as a little reminder. All right, on your feet, let's start all over and see how this helps. Okay. Ready? Sit. Down. Speak. Good. Sit. And a nice big wave for everybody. I'm going to run through those same behaviors without the leash and see if she's any better than she was in the beginning. Sit. And a nice big wave for everybody. There you go. Back up. Back up. Back up. Put your feet up there. Quiet. Hide your eyes. You're wounded. Take a bow. That's Lassie. Thank you. Now, one of the things that makes our animals so believable on the set is their ability to work with and relate to someone other than the trainer. We'd like to demonstrate that, but I do need a volunteer, one of the youngsters who wants to come down here and work with one of our dogs. Let's see, get those hands up. Let's see who we got here to help us out today. Okay. All right, how about way up there with the Nickelodeon shirt on? Why don't you leave your hat there? Leave your hat there. There you go. Folks, give me a hand for helping us out. All right, come on over here. What's your name? Michael, where are you from? From Rhode Island. All right, Michael, why don't you go on over there with April, and she has some instructions for you. Now, this little guy's going to help us out with Michael. You're all going to recognize. His name is Benji. There he is. Up there, wave low at everybody. Very good. Now, what Benji's going to show you is what we call a work away. It's called that very simply because he works away from the trainer and towards the actor, which is going to be Michael. Now, April's giving Michael a few instructions, and she also gave him a little doggy treat. She's going to bring Benji down, tell him to turn front towards Michael, run him through his behaviors. When he completes those behaviors successfully, he's going to go to Michael to get rewarded. All right, he's getting a couple last-minute instructions, and we're ready to go. Watch. Get up there, Benji. There you go. That's Benji the work away. Right now we're going to show you what is known as a master scene. Now, master scene is a shot that encompasses a very large portion of the set. Now, Michael, what I want you to do is have the scene on this rock right there. Face the audience. There you go. All right, now, Michael, I'm going to direct you to this, so you listen to me. Do exactly what I tell you. We'll get through this part fine, okay? April's going to be working with the animals. You're going to be working with me, okay? All right, we're ready to go. We need a little playback, please. And action. One afternoon, Lassie, Benji, and Michael are sitting beside a pond when Benji decides to go to his favorite spot on top of a nearby box. Well, it's just then he noticed Chompers, a 16-foot man-eating gator, rising out of the pond, staring right at Michael. Now Michael, being the brave young man that he is, he doesn't want Lassie to get hurt, so he stands up. And he throws himself on top of the gator, saving the day! Michael, have a seat. Almost had him in there. Actually, it's up to Benji to save the day. But this is a little too dangerous for our star. So we're going to send Benji off to makeup. We're going to bring out Benji's stunt double. That's a dog who looks exactly like Benji, but can do the more dangerous stunts. All right, send in the stunt double. Identical, aren't they? All right, now the stunt double is up on top of the box. He's in position, and what we need from you, Alex, is some action. Not that kind of action. Wrong way, okay. All right, he's thinking about it. He's trying to decide what he wants to do. He's in position. He's looking around. He's in the water. He's making his way over to the gator. He's on the gator's back. Careful, look out for the head. How about a hand for Alex? Benji, stunt double. Michael, did you get wet? Good. All right, now it's time for the big dramatic finish. Benji's back on the set. Now, Benji, we're going to pick up the scene. You've just finished wrestling a 16-foot gator. You're tired. You're exhausted, but you want to make it back to Lassie and Michael, so you're struggling, Benji. Benji, we need you to struggle. We need you to show us pain and despair. He's trying, folks. There he is. He's giving it everything he's got. He wants to make it. He's dead. Poor Benji.
He's a goner!
Oh no. That's too bad, folks, because we got a call earlier today. There's going to be a sequel. They wanted Benji for the part, they were going to pay him $10 million. $20 million. $100 in a French poodle. There we go. How about a hand for Benji? All right, Michael, come on over here with me if you would, please. What we're going to do right now is we're going to prove to everyone out in the audience how smart Lassie is. So have a seat right there. Now, how we're going to do that, Michael, is in the back there's a big pile of clothes. In the pile is anything you can imagine. Hat, shirt, shoes, pants, socks, gloves, coats, anything at all. I want you to think of 2 articles of clothing. Whisper them into Lassie's ear. She'll run back, get them for you, and bring them out here, okay? 2, any 2. You have 2 in mind? Okay, Lassie, hop up there. Now whisper right in her ear. Did you tell her 2? You did? Okay, Lassie, go back there and get what he asked for. All right, folks, she has been doing great at this all day. She's done 4 shows so far. She hasn't missed any yet. Let's see what she brings out here, Michael. Let's see exactly what you asked for. Here she comes with the first one. All right, Michael, she brought you a hat. You asked her for a hat. She got the first one right, folks. Yeah, impressive stuff. Good job, Lassie. Go on, go get that second item. Now, folks, she never misses a second one. Here we go, 100%, another perfect show. Michael, let's see what else you asked for. Here she comes in. Michael, you asked for this? Look what you did! Can you believe this, guy? Neither can I. Now take that. Don't leave it lying around. Go on. Michael, this is a family show here. What do you have to say for yourself? Oh, don't give us that, Lassie. Show him there's no hard feelings. Hop up there, give him a big kiss. Go on, get in there, give him a kiss. Clean those teeth out, Lassie. Get in there. Very good. All right, Lassie, you're all done. Folks, if you'd like to get another photo of Lassie before she leaves, you'll have one more opportunity. And that's Lassie. Thanks a lot, Lass. Atta girl. Very nice. Show a big smile. Up close, folks. Smile over here. Very nice. Now, Ginny has been working on
Over the top, she needs your help. A lot of you guys cheer, scream, clap, and Holland Irish is gonna go.